Well, I think it was just a great weekend altogether. I thought we played overall pretty good hockey. It was nice scoring some goals. I thought we were better Saturday than Friday. Obviously, we scored more goals on Friday, but Saturday I just thought we played more of a balanced game. We were better away from the puck. We had a little more juice. And, that's obviously some of the things you're looking for as a coach that carry over into the following weekend. And it's just a beautiful part of the world. So, again, we went to Alaska and we won 2 games, and now we're coming back and from a tough road trip. But, again, it's good to be back, but it was a fun trip for all the guys.
To bring the whole team on a season opening road trip like that, how fun is that to get all the guys involved on that just to kick off the year?
No, it is, Jared. It's just, again, it's I'll use the term, it's a good bonding weekend, and it was a great bonding weekend. Like I said, not to be too redundant, but it's a beautiful part of the world. It's a great road trip. Very difficult, too. I mean, travel is hard. And, again, I know the guys really enjoyed it, and there's a good chance a lot of them will never be back there. So, it was quite the experience.
What'd you like from both goalies over the weekend?
I thought they both played good. They both played really good. I thought Max was really sharp. I thought he really moved well laterally. I thought he had good rebound control, and Rays are the same thing. And I thought they both passed the test.
Were there any newcomers that stuck out where you were really impressed with over the weekend?
Oh, boy, it's a tough one. I just think, again, there are a lot of guys. And a lot of guys play pretty good hockey. So I don't want to sit there and start cherry-picking names and saying this guy and that guy. If you ask questions, I guess I'll answer it. But we saw the score sheet. You can see, obviously, who's involved in the offense, but there's other things that play into having a good weekend. And even a guy like Max Nemesnikov, we had some clips on Saturday. His just compete level, his reloading, and again his attack mindset really stood out. And I don't even know if Max had any points this weekend. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. We just really liked what he brought to the table on Friday. And again, we liked a lot of guys on Saturday too. So there's not many negative things you can say about any player when you outscore your opponent 14-2. And again, overall, there's a lot of bright spots.
You talked about how you wanted to address team speed going into this year during the offseason, and it certainly looked like they played with a lot of team speed over the weekend.
We still want to have more pace to our game. But we have the ability of having more pace to our game. So I guess that's a positive right there. But we still want to attack a little harder. We want to attack a little quicker. We want to take away time and space. We want to be a threat on the rush. We want to win loose puck intensity battles. Just all those things. We want to play with good puck pace too. And it's not only, again, with your feet, but we want good puck pace. So quick puck movement, and make sure we support the puck properly.
I can imagine playing a team like St. Cloud this weekend, knowing the kind of traits that program has year after year with, obviously Lawrence has been there for some time. Does that kind of ease going into a non-conference game, knowing what to expect out of them?
Well, I think they probably know what to expect out of us. We know what to expect out of them, but that doesn't mean, but you don't know how the games are going to go. I mean, we know a lot of our opponents, and I don't know them that well. We only play them twice a year, so we know them, but I don't know them as good as the teams in our league. So, we know we have our hands full. I mean, we're 1-7-2 against them in our last 10, and we know that stat. So we have a lot of work to do. We know that.
What makes them a tough team just year after year?
Well, they got talent. They're well coached. They got good structure. They got good special teams. And last year we lost 2 heartbreakers. Played well, could have won 2 games. We lost 2. That's hockey too.
No, there's a lot of positives we could take away from this last weekend. Saw a lot of looks from guys up and down the lineup. I thought everyone played a well-rounded game, and it was cool to see guys getting their first goals and seeing a couple different goalies jump into play there is good all around.
Over the offseason, Tom talked about team speed being a big focus and an area you wanted to get better at, and it certainly looked like that was an area you guys got better at. Just talk about the pace of play and what you thought of it over the weekend.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Pace of play was something that we needed going into this year, and it definitely showed this last weekend. I think there's always another step we could take, whether it's moving the puck quick, moving our feet quick. I think we can just grow from this last weekend, and we're going to have to play in a good St. Cloud team.
the return from Alaska can be a little tricky, kind of coming back to Central Time. How big is that adjustment in preparing for this weekend?
It's been an adjustment. I mean, these last couple of days, guys are just trying to get their sleep back. Nutrition wise as well, we're trying to eat good before this weekend, and I think we've had a couple good hard practices, hour and a half long here, so it's been good so far.
What does it do just getting 2 wins over the weekend, kind of coming back into the regulars you play in non-conference, starting with St. Cloud this weekend?
Yeah, no, it's big. It's a big confidence booster. It's good to get 2 wins under the belt, especially right away in the season. But we're gonna have a good test this weekend, and it's really gonna show what we have.
What has made St. Cloud State kind of the thorn in the side in non-conference play the last couple of years?
They're a tough team. They're physical. They defend hard. They're very structured. They've always played hard, so they've always, like you said, been a thorn in our side. But I think if we bring our speed and physicality this weekend, we can attest to that.
Is there any urgency for you as a senior, knowing it's kind of like your last crack at it before it's all done here for you?
Yeah, absolutely is. I think Coach alluded this week that I think we're like 1-7-2 in our last 10 games.
Yeah.
So it is something that's in the back of our head. Like, we want to beat these guys, and them being close to us, being a rival, we want them.
You're a Midwestern kid. You're from North Dakota, obviously, and so you're familiar with the college teams in Minnesota. How much pride do you take in this rivalry, even though they're not in the same conference anymore? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I've grown up watching them all the time as well, and ever since I've stepped foot in Bemidji, I could see it from our coaches and the older guys that I started playing with. It is a big rivalry, and guys take it serious for it being non-conference.
How excited is it just for you guys to come back home and play a game at home after a long camp, a long road trip, and now you get to play back in this building?
Yeah, we're pumped. The community here has done a great job getting the Sanford Center back up and running, and we're happy for that, and we're grateful for what they've done for us, and we just can't wait to play in front of our crowd.
There's not a whole lot you can nitpick through from a 14-2 weekend essentially, but where's an area where you want to see some improvement going from week to week?
Like I said, like our team pace was good this weekend, but again, I think we can push that pace, and as well as our D zone, I think we can tighten that up and close on pucks a little quicker.